Good morning, everyone. My name is Stefan Reyes. I'm going to be doing our first team tune-up through this video. I'm recording from Southern California, Monday morning. I hope you guys all had a great 4th of July weekend. You had a lot of fun with your families. And I decided to do our first team tune-up on the video by Simon Sinek, and it's called How Great Leaders Inspire Action. And I found a lot of interesting points in this video that we can apply to our team. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the main points of the video first. I'm gonna talk about how this relates to our team and create some value from that. So first of all, he talks about something that he calls the golden circle. So it looks kind of like this. And what he said is that most innovative companies, innovative people, innovative teams use this circle, but they do it a little bit different than everybody else. So what they do is they always start with the why, with a purpose, right? And then they go into how to do something, and then lastly they do into what they do, right? Rather than starting from what they do and then going into how they do it and then why, the purpose, right? I think this is important as we go through our group, because he says people will do business with people that they believe in, or people will follow people that they believe in. So I think we need to create that common belief. As he continues, he talks about a little bit about how this is explained in the brain. He mentions that the neocortex is responsible for the what, the outer part of the brain. The outer part of the circle. And this part of the brain controls our rational thinking, our analytical thinking, and it's also the part of the brain that controls language. So we're able to put words into what we do, right? We're able to describe what we do easily. The other two parts, the why and the how, are controlled by the limbic part of the brain, and this part of the brain controls feelings, right? How we feel, feelings such as trust, loyalty, and it also controls human behavior. And it also controls a lot of our decision making. Unfortunately, this part of the brain does not have the ability to create language. So oftentimes when we have like a gut feeling or we have an intuition, sometimes it's kind of hard to put words into this, because it's something that we just feel, but it's actually explained in our brain, right? Then he continues to explain the law of diffusion of innovation, and what this is broken down into different parts, the different people basically. The first is the innovators, then is the early adapters, then is the early majority, late majority, and lastly the laggers. What this means is basically there's a very small group of people that are gonna try something new, try something different, be innovative. Then after that, the early adapters are gonna go along with that because they believe in them, not necessarily because they have done something, but they actually believe in something. The next is gonna be the early majority, and these people are gonna also do that because they know someone that has done it and has worked for them. And then it follows the late majority, and lastly the laggers. Basically the laggers are gonna go and do something or buy something because they don't really have any choice, because everybody else is actually doing it. So how does this relate to our group project? I think that this relates to our group project because we're all here in this program for a reason. We decided to choose this class for a reason, and we decided to choose the topic for a reason, right? We had the choice of many different topics. You could have chosen parenting, you could have chosen drug abuse, you could have chosen whatever, right? But you decided to choose juvenile delinquency. There's a reason why you did that, and I want you to take a minute, take a few seconds to think about why. What is the purpose of, of why you chose that topic? Um, Maybe it's some experience that you've had in the past. Maybe it's someone that you know that has gone through something, right? And by sharing that experience, I think we will be able to create a more cohesive team. For me, coming from an immigrant family, uh, and not really having a lot growing up, uh, struggling to go to school, uh, I have seen a lot of my friends, a lot of my family members fall into the criminal justice system. They got involved in drugs, in gangs, violence, things like that. Um, and I believe that it was a lack of support, lack of resources. So I also believe that this can change. We can create change by providing juveniles a second chance, by providing juveniles skills that they can use to better their lives. Um, so this is what I believe. I believe that the children will succeed if they have the tools and the resources to do it. So I think as we go through this policy brief, we will create a more cohesive team if we kind of put our beliefs together. Although they may be a little bit different, they're probably very similar to each other, and this will create more of a foundation to our project. So uh, I'm gonna post some questions up in our discussion board, and I'm looking forward to see what you guys think about what your why is.